A Disabled Person Views Disabled Muter, Part 151, Ripple. This show is a very rare case of something where I have a lot of notes on the disability in it, but I still recommend watching the show regardless. It's on Netflix, and it's sort of about how every action impacts other actions, and specifically, in this case, how it builds up a tiny community of unlikely friends who all learn something about asking for help and needing support. It's also a really beautiful reflection on loss and grief and how we handle that. The whole show just feels like a warm hug, but not in like a shallow, surface level way. There's also two sapphic couples and a non-binary principal character, which is super cool, and one of the main characters in the show has a deaf daughter who is played by a deaf child. I overall felt about how she was handled. I was kind of bothered by the fact that none of the ASL was captioned. The parents, when they signed with her, were simcomming, so their spoken language that accompanied their signs was captioned, but her responses in ASL weren't, which made her illegible to every non-signing audience member, completely flattening the character. I loved that they showed the parents having conversations with each other in front of the kid in ASL as a way to model communication for their child. That was a beautiful touch, but I was just really bothered by the choice to not make any of the child's lines accessible to a non-signing audience. Also, often Netflix shows just put the script into an auto-caption program that then matches the line to the moments on screen, which is why sometimes the words don't quite match up. But it seemed like this one was either done with AI or is hand captioned by somebody who didn't know the show very well, because some of the business names were spelled incorrectly at times. I'm wondering if it was an overall caption issue that wasn't deliberate from the creative's perspective. Unclear. Other disability critique is we see a character with very severe cancer who then has surgery and doesn't seem to be actually physically impacted by it very much at all. He goes on with his day after chemo and nobody really knows he's going through it, and nearly every chemo patient in the hospital still has long, luscious hair, which was notably odd. And I didn't love the use of the precocious, intelligent, sick child who teaches lessons about the meaning of life either. It was a little more balanced than the narrative typically is, so it wasn't too bad, but I was overall underwhelmed with the disability angle of the show. It felt really underbaked, but the rest of it was pretty great, and the show is fantastic, so go watch it and let me know what you think.